Last night, the Howard Theater, right uptown Northwest DC, the historical Howard Theater, man. We took time out as a city, as an industry, to salute two people that, yeah, icons in their own right.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? We saluted a DJ that's been, I learned a lot last night. You know what I'm saying? I knew he went to Central. Unfortunately, he did not make the historical black college choice that I would have made and that I did make. Nah. Shout out to Central. They did win the MEAC this year.
Hold on, he went to North Carolina A&T too, right?
No, he went to Central.
Oh.
Yeah, but they won, so he went out. And he's been doing this a long time. I did know rapping with the brother that Mix put him in the game.
Yeah,
I did learn that talking to these two dudes. And did not know that, as he said, Rudy, a.k.a. Flavor, DJ Flavor, brought him to KYS. I did not know that.
I knew that too.
So did learn a lot last night, man, and always a pleasure. Salute to him, man. We honored DJ Big John Alabama be cranking.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think to me one of the most admirable things that I ever seen somebody in go-go do, that really I always had respect for him.
Was
but
that?
you know when they had suspended Gang for supporting Adrian Fenty, they had suspended him on the radio.
I remember that.
And Big John walked in and found out, packed his stuff up and left and said, I'm not coming back on air until Gang come back on air. He walked right with Gang.
Okay.
He did not do a
Didn't
show.
cross the picket line.
He did not cross and never went back. And you know, at that time, he was doing 3 days a week and doing the Sunday show.
Uh-huh.
And Big John basically boycotted because what he felt like what was done to another brother in go-go was, not fair. And I really respected him because some people would have been like, well, I'm good now. I'm mixing on air live.
Right.
I'm in. He walked. He
Wow.
totally walked with him. And to me, that showed a lot of, to me, it showed the type of guy that he really is. Because when they suspended Game, he didn't go back.
He didn't cross that line.
He
All
didn't
right,
cross
there
that
goes.
line.
That's another.
I had a lot of respect for him for that.
Another. There you go. That's something else I
That's
didn't
real
know.
talk there. You know what I mean?
didn't know. So
Because
yeah.
I know a lot of people would not have done that.
Yeah.
And we know
Trust me.
a lot of people would not have done that.
Trust me. They barely support you, and you still in the same station.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, so we saluted DJ Big John, that band would be cranking, you know what I'm talking about, and we saluted icon, man, in our
True
go
icon.
game, man. True. When we say icon, this man gets it, you know what I'm saying? The good Buggs, lead talker, JunkYard Band extraordinaire.
Well, from my perspective, I want to give a shout out to Tubbs and Billy because they were the ones who basically handed it to me. And, they had a meeting with me 3 months ago. It was crazy because they called me and was like, are you busy today? And I'm like, nah. And they was like, meet me. I meant to go meet him. And he told me that he basically wanted to do a documentary. And he wanted me to interview people. And do I feel like it'll be a good idea? I was like, great. Let me do it. So we did it. So I spent 2 months on it. I spent literally 2 months on it. And I just want to really say this. Like, I really hope it does get to see the light because a lot of times all people see is lead talkers on stage having a good time and seeing the great life, but they don't understand what people go through and what it takes to maintain life at a level like that and still be passionate about your art and your craft. And Buggs has had a lot of challenges. He's had a lot of stuff, and he's fought through all of it. I've known him for a long time. I know what he's been through. I know what he took to get there, and I was just happy to be a part of it, and I was happy to be able to witness somebody who truly deserves some awards and accolades. Like we say often, the term go-go icon and legend is thrown around it's thrown around like rubbers at a strip party. Like really, like it's just thrown around
Wow.
so loosely. But he is one person that is a go-go icon and a go-go legend. And believe it or not, D Money and Nika, he was surprised and taken back on how serious people took him being honored. He was really surprised.
Really?
Yeah, he really was. He was. I mean, we actually, we had some talks, we had some interviews, and I don't know if they're ever going to see it, but he got emotional about it, and he was really surprised about it. So, it's also good to see somebody who really appreciated what the efforts that people went to really celebrate him, man. And be clear, out of all the people I've dealt with in go-go, and I've dealt with a lot of people, he's one of the most honest, realest, loving guys. One thing about him, it ain't no gray area. If he love you and you his man, you good. If he do not fool with you, just don't go around him. You know what I mean? It's either or.
Wow.
But he is a good guy. You know what I mean? He really is, and he deserves it.
I always knew who BU was VI, the videos, the stage, but really didn't get up and close personal with them on a one-on-one talk level, dap them up level. To they came aboard on the go on right here on GoGoRadio.com. But I remember a show. It was either a show or a CD, something we were reviewing from Junkyard. And what really took me by surprise is when I seen him again after we aired, he pulled me to the side and he was like, "I really respect your opinion." And I was like, "Huh?" I thought he was like joking around, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, "Nah," because I really didn't know. He said he didn't know like my history, how long I've been doing this. He really thought that I came in with UCB. And he said he told Buggs telling me that he respect my opinion when I be, when we be doing what we do. And that just made me respect him even more than I already did, you know what I'm saying? But last night, man, I literally, I came down. I know he was in his element, in his mode, but I interrupted that. I wanted to directly shake his hand and tell him that, from a dude like me who likes this sound, who's been around this sound, I told him just thanks for giving your life to this sound, man. I literally told him that. Thanks for giving your life to this sound because I really think he did.
I love Buggs with all my heart, and I had to tell him, like, he's always supporting me. So it wouldn't have been right for me not to come last night. And let me tell you, I got off work and I was dead tired. And I said, you know what? Forget it. Like, he's always been there for me, so I'm going to be there for him. So as soon as he turned around and saw me, he just was like, thank you. Like, sincerely, I thank you.
Yeah, he was really...
And I was like, no, thank you. Like, if it wasn't for him or people like him in his position, like, we wouldn't be having Go Radio right now. Yeah. Like, we wouldn't be here.
I agree with that.
Know what I know. I wouldn't know what crank is. You know what I mean? Like, we probably be shooby-dooby for the rest of our lives.
Wow.
And who knows? The way they work and the way they win it, you might still be shooby-dooby for the rest of your lives. Anyway, you're right, though. And I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Tell you something else I think we need to realize. The fact that everybody came back to play. Jason, Baker, Pratt, like Bruce Bailey. Like, be clear. And I hate to say it like this, but you'll probably never see that again. You'll never probably see all of them on stage collectively again either. Yeah. And only Buzz could have done that. And it was just good because we don't know if we're going to, if everybody's time or schedule or will they be in the right space to do that again. So the fact that he brought all of them came out. Yeah. You know what I mean? All of them came out like that for that man and really just put on a great performance. Shout out to T-Bob. T-Bob killed, man.
Yeah, and
shout out to T-Bob, man.
Shout out to Blue Eye Darrell, too, because it was just good. You could tell they were actually enjoying themselves on stage. And that's one thing I've always loved about seeing JY perform is that regardless of whatever may be going on personally in their lives, you may not see it on stage. You know what I'm saying? Because they will be so focused on doing and having a performance and giving it to the crowd that they just get immersed into the music and everybody enjoys themselves. So when you have that on stage, your crowd follows suit. They will enjoy watching you enjoy what you're doing. You know what I mean? So, and I've always felt that way every time I see them. And they get to step in.
And shout out to Blue Eye Darrell for just stepping up. I really want to say that personally. Shout out to Blue Eye Darrell for stepping up like that. And I'm going to leave it there. Shout out to you, Blue Eye.
Most definitely.
All right. That's what it is,
definitely
man.
A good look, though. Yeah. Shout out to Reverend Tony Lee, because that man was partying.
He was backstage. He couldn't control himself.
He was backstage.
Him and game.
He said, all right, I'm about to get out of here because the snow about to start. And this was like right after, shout out to Tony Fisher as well, because he did his thing.
Big Tony.
And once Big Tony got on stage, Reverend Tony Lee was like, I heard you, but I didn't get to see it. But I heard you just did your thing, but I'm about to get out of here because I'm trying to beat this snow. And shout out to everybody that came out in the weather. Like, because
it was coming down.
Yes. So he was like, he's about to leave. So I ended up going to talk to, I think, Alize and everybody who was backstage. And I go back on stage. And I see Reverend Tony D taking pictures, recording, partying. I said, I thought you was leaving. He said, I couldn't. They cranking.
Yeah.
Can't leave that.
Yeah. Shout out to him and Ging. Because you could tell they were really feeling it. Like, they spent more time recording than actually enjoying the show.
Wow.
Straight up.
Yeah. So that's what it is, man. We are recapping. We get ready to get into a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Our good Howard Theater opened up the doors last night. We saluted two of our own. DJ Big John Alabama be cranking, DJ extraordinaire, and the icon Buggs, lead talker of the good JunkYard Band. Now, before we get into a real, JunkYards thing, this new band that came on the scene yesterday.
Oh, we will have an exclusive interview with them next week.
This new band that came on the scene yesterday.
Hold on. We're gonna interview them?
Yeah. I think they gonna
we
put.
might just be hosting their parties.
I think they gonna put a lot of
They're
pressure
gonna have
on
parties?
some bands.
I'm sorry.
They had more, Nigga Ray.
Check them out.
They
on
had
Facebook.
more shows
They got a Facebook page.
in 2014
They have a Facebook page.
than OP Tribe has had since last summer.
No bull. Bling Y'all 1, OP Tribe 0.
Zero.
Literally.
Shout out to him, man. My man OMG Spanky came into his own last night. I think he crossed that borderline last night. He did a lot, but you know what I was saying? I said if he don't put a bucket hat on, I'm docking him some points.
Look, I saw
And
it,
literally-
I saw it in his back by the tucked in his sweatpants. I was like, I already know what's coming.
Literally, that's when it went on. I kind of like he need that bucket hat on. Yeah, but
Cool Bugs.
man, shout out to Coop, Dynamite cowbell player.
Yeah, and he almost gassed out, but we're going to give him a pass. He almost tapped out, though.
Oh man, what can you say about Billy the Kid?
Shout out to Billy the Kid. Shout out to Godfather.
Oh,
Shout out to Michael Nathan,
Doughboy the drummer.
Doughboy, and Spoon on the Congo.
Yes.
yeah,
Tony Spoon.
wow, a great bling yard.
Bling Y'all.
Yeah,
And be clear.
look out for him.
Facebook and Twitter is going ham right now
Hey,
as we speak.
you ain't see my post earlier?
Yes,
I need
saw
that
it.
good bling yard CD, that hot joint that's on the
Hey,
street.
man.
I need that.
Anybody who missed last night's performance, shout out to Mike,
You
who
should kill yourself.
was not there.
You
Check
should commit
out
suicide.
YouTube. I recorded that whole entire performance.
Find the bridge, Mike.
Until you get the exclusive
I
video
think we're
from
gonna take this
Wayne's World.
Junkaholic
Hold on.
title.
He is no longer
A
Go
Junkaholic.
Jesus because he missed last night. Until he makes another event with a recap, he no longer has that title no more.
Uh-huh.
He has been stripped of his title and all its entitleties.
I'll give it back to him if
That's
he
okay.
comes in the pit on 4/4/14. I'll give it back to him.
No, I mean, but
I will.
He missed the junkyard reunion. Though.
I know, and he used to be Junkaholic before he was Backaholic.
He was junk before everything.
That's what I'm saying. GoGoRadio.com is me, your man DJ D Money. Hey, each and every Monday and Wednesday, this is what we do from 6 to 10. We ask you to grab your friend and blend on in. Of course, my homie Bootsy Vegas is in the building.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, we got the one and only Ms. Nika Ray.
Oh yeah.
This is what we do, man. It's the blend. Let's go ahead and get a little junkyard going, man. In honor of last night. Let's go ahead and get it in. We're going to have some fun with it, all right? We're going to come back, and I want to talk about this free agency that's going down a little bit. A lot of trades been going on.
You know, Shooby Dooby's running out of people to trade around now.
Yeah, it is a lot of trade been
Lord
going
have
on.
mercy.
All right, so
One
let's go ahead and
Shooby
find
Dooby
out
man
what's
to
happening
another.
on the streets. You know how Boosie does it. All right, it's the blend, man. We'll be
Lord.
back. It's GoGoRadio.com.